3. What left couldn't stay and what stayed couldn't leave. What left couldn't stay and what stayed couldn't leave. When I say that to you, what do you hear? What do you really think I mean? I'll try not to explain that to you, but based on your distinct experience, you may analyze that differently than I do, and I implore you to do so. Coming to that realization can bring forth, strangely, a sense of comfort. Suddenly, lackluster behaviors may arise. Ease, thinking, maybe I don't need to put in that much work because if it's meant to be, it will be. And you may be right, but do you really think that? Do you really not feel anything right after a breakup from a relationship that lasted years? Do you go, if it was meant to be, it would have? What left couldn't stay, and what stayed couldn't leave. Or do you cry a little bit? Lay on the bed thinking why it had to end, thinking what you could have done differently if only you had one more chance. Or did you already expect the breakup from the moment that the ring was worn? From the moment that your lips met hers, your first kiss as a couple? What is the thing that sometimes makes us so fearful in safe places? Remember, after a breakup, what's next? Do you go on a healing journey, whatever that means? To some, it means having sex with friends of the now ex or with as many men as possible within a short period, trying to make up for lost time. Your safe place may have been while you were dating, during marriage. If you're the type I just talked about earlier, then what made you fearful in your safe place? I know of a guy, Cheke. Cheke was a usually upbeat guy who fell in love easily, but each time he did so once. He never cheated, he never sought comfort outside his relationship, even throughout his relationship with JD. So now, how do you get Cheke to ever truly trust a woman again? Especially when he's supposed to love. On the defensive? Always trying not to get effed over because with JD, after an argument, she felt her ego had been bruised a little and she had never been talked to the way Cheke did during the heat of the argument. Now, before you pick sides, remember, I haven't told you what JD said to Cheke. Cheke lost close friends, family, business relationships because of this acquisition. So, how do you get Cheke to ever truly trust a woman again? Especially one that's supposed to love him. After going through all that he did, should he still be the same? When you get tired, should you still trust how you feel? In the next class, we'll work on that question.